Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Frantz here from the Ambassador. Um, I want to go straight into the topic, okay? I want to talk to you guys about being fearless in truth. Fearless in truth. Don't be afraid to tell the truth, y'all. And I didn't say your truth or my truth, all these other truths that are out here. There's only one truth, okay? And then there's the lie. It's just only truth and lies, not my truth or your truth or her truth or his truth. It's just the truth. And so that whole my truth and that bull crap is just woke mess. And those people who think like that are not woke. They're sleepwalking, okay? And they're zombies.
Message.
Not only to their brain and to their lack of many things that they should know, but they're zombies to their cell phones, okay? Okay, so you got to be fearless in truth. Okay, don't be afraid to tell the truth. Don't be afraid to tell people the truth. Don't be afraid to stand on the truth. Okay, and when people are confused or interpreting things about the truth, then you just sit back and listen to them, but then make sure you articulate a good argument where you can teach them something while showing them they're wrong. Okay. A lot of people out here walking around wrong, okay? This lady was talking to me, right? And she said something in the conversation. Now check this out. This is a stranger, right? I don't know this woman. She don't know me. So I don't have to sugarcoat nothing. I don't have to be all, thinking about feelings and all that other stuff. She asked me a question, and she said something, made a statement, and I told her she was wrong. She goes, "Did you just say I was wrong?" I said, "Yeah, I said you was wrong." And the conversation went on kind of like, and I had to steer it back to the main topic, but she got offended that I said that she was wrong. She got very offended that I said she was wrong. I said, "Has anybody ever told you you're wrong?" College professor, high school teacher, middle school teacher, elementary school teacher. I gotta go all the way back for some of these folks because it appears that many people are not being told that they're wrong or they've been taught wrong. So stand on the truth. Don't be afraid to tell the truth. When people try to make excuses or cover over things, like I felt like Dave Chappelle kind of covered over that thing. With Kylie Irving, right? I do believe that. I feel like he's, and Kanye West. I kind of feel like he was covering up. He was trying to put the truth out there, but still protecting himself. And that's okay. I get it. He don't want to put himself on the wire like that.
An illusion will be created so vast, so large that it escapes their perception. Those who see it will be thought of as insane. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the Absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespans short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water. Also in the air, they will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths. They will destroy their minds and reproductive systems. For all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. They will see our products being used in films, and will grow accustomed to them, and will never know their true effect. Give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their health. We will start early on, when their minds are young. We will target their children with what children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their minds and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicines that will make them sicker and cause other diseases for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak, so they succumb to us and our power. They will grow depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention towards money and material goods so that they may never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games so that they may never be one with the oneness of all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish their governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective, but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be pure, always, for it is the way. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives. We will make them kill each other when it suits us, and tell them what to think and how. We will guide them kindly and gently, letting them think they are guiding themselves. We will incite animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits us best. We will make them rip each other's hearts out and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. Hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. We shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. This they must never know. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that we are all one. They must never know that color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will trick them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom that they have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world. For we will own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel the stars. They will never reach the higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face. It will be so close that they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand will the illusion of freedom be that they will never know that they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality that we have created from them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs we have established from time immemorial. But if ever they find out that they are equal, we shall perish. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can conquer us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter.
you know. But then you got those out there who won't tell the truth. You know what I mean? Kanye's telling the truth. Kylie's telling the truth. The truth. See, because there's a hidden history and y'all don't want to hear about it. There's been a big lie to cover up some real spiritual things that go all the way back to the beginning, if you believe in the Bible. And I believe in the Bible. I don't believe in what man's saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in what science says, because a lot of people in a lot of these positions are hierarchy positions, and Lucifer runs this world with his elite puppets. And the elite puppets run all the organizations. They run agriculture, they run science, they run the medical field. They run everything, y'all. They run technology, they run your TV. 6 corporations own all the media. They control what you hear. They control what you hear. They control what you see, and all kind of things. So it's really, we live in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is just to tell the truth. Not the matrix truth, but the truth. Not feminism's truth, but the truth. Not social agenda's truth, but the truth. Don't be afraid of it. If somebody stinks, tell them they stink, but say it in a nice way. Okay? If that dress don't look good on her and she asks you your opinion, tell her the truth, but say it in a nice way. Same thing with you ladies. If a man says something and it don't look well, I don't have to say that to y'all because y'all say it anyway. Y'all say whatever y'all want to say, and men have to edit what they have to say. But I'm telling fellas, all of us have to edit what we say, but we can speak the truth. Because you can say the truth mean, or in a mean way, or you can say the truth in a nice way where hopefully they'll get it and don't get so offended. Because they may get offended anyway. People get offended anyway, but the way you tell it can maybe lessen the offense. But you got to tell the truth. So that's why I like what's going on right now. The people are really showing who they really are, like LeBron James. Step and fetch type brother. Step and fetch type brother. Shaquille O'Neal. Cool cast though. These people got good personalities, and the TV shows them great. I think Shaq's a great person, by the way. I met him one time. But Shaq is protecting his brand too. He knows what Kanye is saying is true. They know what Kylie Irving is saying is true. They know who run the world. They know. But see, they be forgetting that Shaq is a 33-degree Mason. He showed his ring. Remember that, y'all? On ESPN, I believe. You know? So Shaq is in alignment with his oath. Look at all these people coming out against these two brothers. And what did Kanye really say? He stated some facts, and he said he was jealous of the supposed Jewish community. He said he wanted to be like them. He wanted the black community to have ownership like them. Because he has a lot of Jewish friends. He sees how they live. He talks to them. He sees how they think. He sees how they run and operate businesses. That's why he said that, y'all. Yeah. But see, anytime you say anything about the Jewish community, they want to say you're anti-Semitic. Why? In my view, it just seems like they're trying to hide something. Why can't anybody research y'all? Why can't anybody analyze y'all? Why can't anybody talk about y'all? How come nobody can't, research y'all? Why can't we look into y'all? Especially if he just wants to be like y'all. See, y'all let Kanye in the door. He was able to observe y'all's ways, how y'all run things, how y'all do business, how y'all talk, how y'all run things. Again, I'm gonna say that again, how y'all run things. And he also got privy to what y'all ran. So he knows on the insider view what he's talking about. He wants that for blacks. So he comes out and says it, and now he's anti-Semitic. Kylie Irving. Are they anti-Semitic because they're exposing that the Jews run everything, the Jewish people do? Or are they mad because these brothers are saying they are Jews? I honestly believe that since the scriptures say there's Jews, Gentiles, and the serpent seed, I believe that's all there is. I believe the people of color are the Jews, whether they're the black people in America or the people of color around the world. people of color are the Jews of the 12 tribes, I believe. And then the Gentiles, I believe, are the white folks, the Caucasian, the white nations. Okay? But honestly, for the end time prophecy, it's probably best to be part of the Gentile nation. And I'll explain that in a minute. But then you got the serpent seed, which is Lucifer's seed, the seed of Cain, all the way up. And that could be both Jew or Gentile. It's about who's going to sell out and take the oath of Lucifer's and become part of his family, his children. And that's what a lot of people do when they take these oaths in these secret societies and groups and fraternities and sororities and stuff like that. They become part of Lucifer's children. So they got to do it. He blesses them with their gifts. He blesses them with their lavish life and success, but they got to pay for that, right? So that's what we're dealing with, right? You got to speak the truth. Okay? Now, to explain why it's probably better to be a Gentile in these end times is because Yeshua says that when he was walking on the earth, he encountered a Roman centurion soldier, right? And his servant was sick. And the servant, wanted the soldier, the centurion soldier, the leader, he wanted his servant healed. Well, Yeshua was going to go to his house. He said, no, you don't have to go. All you have to do is say it, and it's done. Yeshua, aka Jesus, said he has not seen any faith like that in all of Israel. When he was walking around ministering to Israel. Because remember, he only came for Israel. And even when he sent the apostles out, he sent them only for the Jews, the Jewish nation, for Israel. So, look, you see that example? Couldn't find no faith with Israel, but he found faith with one Gentile centurion Roman soldier. Okay? Remember that now. Then the scripture says, Israel will number the sands of the seas, but only a remnant will be saved. Most people of color are not going to go to heaven. Most people of color are not going to be saved in these end times because of how they've been so disobedient. Israel, 12 tribes, all the way back to the beginning of the 12 tribes, they've been completely disobedient. The most hard-headed group or nation of people ever. Out of all the kings of Israel, only 5 were good. That tells you about the history of Israel, or the people of color, or black people. Now, we see the destruction of the black family and the woman leadership trying to take over. That's why you got the woman king. That's why you got the new, the second version, or Black Panther 2, I call it, with the women sitting on the throne. The authority of Yahweh is being challenged here on a world scene. The truth is being challenged here on a world scene. They don't want people of color to wake up to realize that they are of the 12 tribes of Israel and that the Caucasian folks, ooh, they're doing some work out there, and the Caucasian folks or the white folks are the Gentiles. But see, the Gentiles at the end during the end time prophecy have it good because only a remnant of Israel will be saved. And Yeshua, the Son of God, Son of Yahweh, actually said that he didn't find no faith in Israel that was as great as the faith of that Roman centurion soldier. You know that? A Gentile, a Caucasian Gentile. Y'all, this thing is bigger than what you think. It's huge. And it's spiritual. This thing right here is a big war that's been going on for a long time. This is between the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of hell. Okay, the kingdom of Yahweh and the kingdom of Lucifer. This is what we're dealing with. So when you see all these people being scared to tell the truth, like Jay-Z, Jay-Z, I mean, you know he's the new Stephen, right? All these guys that won't stand up for what they want to call in their black struggle or war, they don't want to stand up for black independence. True black independence and true black ownership. Because they're bought and sold. Jay-Z's bought and sold. LeBron James bought and sold. All these people bought and sold. You know what I'm saying? Bought and sold. So just be careful. And then people like Corey Holcomb. I like Corey because he's a funny comedian to me. But as a man of God, his mouth is horrible. And still, you know, I understand. And I pray for him. But I'm not really one that rolls with Corey in every sense. You know, when I was in the world, I feel like he has some good jokes and funny. But Corey, he's on both sides. He wants to talk about this person, talk about that person. He's with us and he's against these. It's too much black fighting going on. It's too much stuff going on. Ain't nothing really changed. They just got the slaves thinking they're free, and I really do mean that. They just got the slaves thinking they're free because the black community in America are still slaves. And also, they now have the new image of the KKK. So the ghetto folks in America are the new KKK because they act like the KKK. They destroy the black community like the KKK, and even worse because they're worse than the KKK. Anyway, I'm not going to stay with this. I'm going to go ahead and let this go, but I love y'all. You know, I wanted to talk about this subject because most of my channel's videos will be about holiness and righteousness and connecting. But see, as a black male in America, I got to speak about some of these hot topics that are going on. But I want y'all to know that you got to focus on just telling the truth, not your truth or my truth or her truth or his truth or their truth or whatever. Just the truth. The truth is logical and it makes sense. It's not confusing. So you won't be able to get deceived or tricked with the truth. But when it comes with this false truth, this false light that Lucifer's pushing out there, then you'll start seeing all these different excuses and elaborations of truth, or what they consider truth. But there's only one truth, and that is the truth. All right, I'm out. I love y'all. Don't sweat the little stuff. Don't let people get off into your head and mess you up because you decided that you were gonna be a puppet. Okay? Don't be a puppet. Don't be a puppet. The world is trying to make puppets, right? Kanye West is telling y'all they drugged him up because of what he said about Mark Zuckerberg and all them, Facebook at that concert when he exposed all that stuff. Remember that? Yeah. So all that stuff, you just got to be aware that this is all about control, y'all. And the truth is going to come out anyway. Y'all just got to remember that they're going to attack it because the world has lied to all of us, especially in America. And America spread the matrix of lies to the world. That's why she's Mystery Babylon. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's the whore of Babylon. Okay. Anyway, I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.